Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful day outside. Another beautiful day on the inside, if you so choose. And choose it. Because that is what creates your life experience. So here we are, another beautiful day. I get so excited to do this for you guys because, recently I've been seeing that, more videos are being liked, my pages is being liked more, and it's amazing. It makes me feel really good. It really does. So thank you for everybody that is liking and sharing and just spreading the word. And let's keep it going. Okay? So thank you very much for that. I am grateful for all of you who have liked this page and everybody that continues to like this page. Oh, yes, exciting news. I now have a YouTube link. It is, when you scroll down, you'll see it, website, and it's the YouTube link, and it's the same name, Aspire to Inspire. I'm posting the same videos that I do on the Facebook page, on the YouTube page. So now there is a better platform or an addition to this Facebook platform on YouTube now. So share that around. So for all your friends that don't have Facebook or family members that don't have Facebook, they are now able to YouTube, and it's amazing. My friend, I thought about it. I pay attention to little things, all the little things. My friend Nadia was like, at first I wasn't really putting them on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't know. And I said it in a video, but my friend Nadia has continued to say, dude, put it on YouTube. And then I had a conversation with I was having a conversation with my brother, and a good friend of mine said, hey, I watched your video on YouTube. I do not have Facebook. So to me, that was the sign saying I need to get this on YouTube. So, boom, it's done. It's on YouTube. I am uploading all the videos. I will have most of the videos uploaded today. So that's very good. But let's get back to why we're here, and that is to take control of our lives, to be happy, to be positive, to create what we want in our world. And that's by, changing our thought and our mindset. Okay, so I got to continue on a little bit of page 3 here before it goes to page 4. Okay, so we finished off yesterday with, you are told, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto you. Get first the consciousness of the things that you are seeking, and leave the things alone. This is what is meant by, ye shall decree a thing, and it shall come to pass. Okay, so the next paragraph, this was one of the last ones on page 3. It's on a page because it's a printed page. And then the bottom part goes on to page 4. So I'm going to read that, and then I'll read on to page 4. Apply this principle, and you will know what it is to prove me and see. The story of Mary is the story of every man. Mary was not a woman. Mary was not a woman giving birth in some miraculous way to one called Jesus. Mary is the awareness of being that ever remains virgin, no matter how many desires it gives birth to. Right now, look upon yourself as the Virgin Mary, being impregnated by yourself through the medium of desire, becoming one with your desire to the point of embodying or giving birth to your desire. So, this is like everything's a metaphor. So metaphorically speaking. So if you look at Mary, this is Mary right here. This is Mary. Your brain is Mary. What are you aware of being? What are you impregnating into your brain? What do you desire? And, one of the biggest things I've started doing is I've been writing a lot of stuff down lately. Like a lot of stuff I've been just writing. And, you need, try it. Try writing stuff down, right? What are your desires? Have you sat down and wrote down what you desire in life? How often do you think about those desires? How often do you talk about them? How much focus are you putting on them? And, that's one of the biggest starting points, is to figure out what you want for yourself during your life upon earth. So Mary is your brain, and whatever thoughts you put in there, you're impregnating yourself here. So put all good thoughts here. And I'm going to say this again. I love saying it. 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day. 80% are negative. 95% are repetitive. Your life will never change with that mindset. It just won't. And you probably already know that. And now that I'm explaining this to you, like, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. So write that down and look at it. That's really good, actually. You should write that down and look at it every time you wake up in the morning. Put it on a whiteboard, write it on, and then it'll be instantly in your mind to pay attention to what you're thinking, so that you're not having 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day where 80% of them are negative, right? And that's good. You guys, everybody should do that. Do that right now. Write it down. I'll wait. Might be a long time. No, it won't be a long time. I'm sorry. But write that down, okay? Okay, now it goes on to give an example. So, for instance, it is said of Mary, whom you now know to be yourself. You are Mary. You are Mary. It is said of Mary, whom you now know to be yourself, that she know not a man, yet she conceived. So she never, did the deed. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but yet she conceived. That is you, John Smith. Have no reason to believe that which you now desire is possible, but having discovered your awareness of being to be God, you make this awareness your husband and conceive a man-child manifestation of the Lord. For thy Maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Lord God of the whole earth shall he be called. Your ideal or ambition is this conception. The first command to her, which is now to yourself, is go tell no man. That is, do not discuss your ambitions or desires with another, for the other will only echo your present fears. Secrecy is the first law to be observed in realizing your desire. Now, this is huge. This is huge. I want all of you guys and girls, I want everyone to pay attention to this. If you are not mentally strong here, now I'm not insulting you by any means, but if you are not mentally strong here and you are easily influenced by others, don't go out and tell people about who you are here, because what they're going to say. And that's the thing with the world is, as a child, our reality as a child is almost being forced upon us, and not in a bad way. I love my parents. I love everything that they've done to me. I would never change a thing, because that's what made me. That's what shaped me into the person I am today. And now that I am aware, I can take full control and continue shaping myself the way I want to see me, not the way they want to see me, or the way, friends or other people want to see me, or how the world sees me. I shape how I see myself. And the biggest thing is if you go out and you start telling people that, you start telling people about your new conception of yourself, your new desires, your new ideas, if you are not mentally strong and have a solid concrete foundation where nobody can sway your mind, keep it to yourself. Because they're going to be like, the thing with the world is the reality that we live. I should go back to what I was saying earlier. Our reality is shaped by our parents. And then our reality continues being shaped by who we surround ourselves with. Right? So, but when you want to create your own reality and you want to change yourself, sometimes you have to cut ties with people that you got to cut ties with people that won't support you in your efforts. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it for a long time. Until you feel that you're ready, you have to cut ties with people that won't support you. Why would you surround yourself, if you wanted to change yourself and make yourself better, why would you surround yourself with people that put you down? Why would you surround yourself with people saying that, no, you can't do that, no, you are not that, you're not smart enough for that, you don't have this, you don't have that? Why would you do that? And if you're not strong here and on guard, that's just going to be absorbed, and now your mindset has switched back. You have been influenced by the wrong people. And that's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. And as much as you want to worry about what, everybody else thinks, what do you think? What do you think? And because they're basing their reality on facts, on what we can see and touch and feel. But everything that you are what you're sitting on, what you're looking at, what you're touching, what you're feeling, has come out of imagination. And where does imagination start? With a thought. Yeah, you're right. Good job. With a thought. This pen here, somebody was like, I'm going to make a pen that has an arrow for the clip, so I can clip it onto something. It's going to be silver and a teal color, and it's going to be a clicky pen. And it's going to be a ballpoint pen, and it's going to be slender, lightweight. That's the kind of pen I'm going to make. Starts with a thought, comes out into the world of visible and material things through consciously taking the steps to make it happen. And that's what you do with your life. That's what you do with your life. So if you're not mentally strong, change yourself. Start inward. Change yourself on the inside. And then when you are 100% concrete that you know who you are, and you feel strong, mentally strong, you believe you are your new conception of yourself, then you can start telling people. Because otherwise they're going to be like, oh, bull, bull, I don't believe you. Meh, 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 meh. That's okay. That's their choice. They can believe whatever they want. But when your life starts changing and they see it happen before their very eyes, that's when they're going to be like, holy cow, I made a mistake. And that's okay. Because you can change. Right? You can change. Okay, next one. The second, as we are told in the story of Mary, is to magnify the Lord. We have identified the Lord as your awareness of being, your consciousness. Therefore, to magnify the Lord is to revalue or expand one's present conception of oneself to the point where this revalue... Wait a minute. Revaluation? Yeah. Okay, so... Therefore, to magnify the Lord is to revalue or expand one's present conception of oneself to the point where this revaluation becomes natural. When this naturalness is attained, you give birth by becoming that which you are one with in consciousness. And, go out. Don't tell anybody. Be aware of what you're thinking when you're having conversations with people. Be aware of what you're contributing to. If they're talking about something that may affect your mindset, be aware of that, right? Now, if you find yourself where the negativity force is really strong surrounding you, which I have noticed this, I pay attention to everything, every little detail, every little feeling, every little thought, everything. I pay attention to everything. So people will try to change your mindset right from the get-go. So you have to be aware. So know who you are. You are not that other person. Whoever's talking to you about a bad situation or something that can affect your mindset, offer them support, encouragement, offer them anything that you do to change their mindset into the positivity mindset, and then watch them have a better day. And I've been working on this. And, I walk to school. I stop at the school at 2:14. And I walk with this wonderful older lady. She's a wonderful older lady. And we talk. And because I've waved and I smile and I talk to her and she tells me about, she's told me things that I don't know if she's ever told anybody else. But because I've been talking with her, she's waving to other people, she's laughing, she's talking to other people. Whereas before, everybody's so in here all the time, mental conversations with themselves, that you need to snap them out of it and give them something to look forward to. And you know what she noticed? She's like, every day we meet here at the same time. She noticed, right? And I said it before I left here. I'm like, at 2:14, this wonderful older lady, she's going to walk by my truck at 2:14 and we're going to walk to school. I said it before I even left. Sure enough, I got to the school. It's 10 after 2. I look down the road. Boom, there she's walking. She gets to my truck exactly 2:14. Exactly 2:14. So you have that power. You have that ability to make somebody's world, somebody's reality that much better just by talking to them, asking how their day's going, complimenting them, anything like that. And, when you realize that and you continue to follow, and this relates to what I'm saying, when this naturalness is attained, you give birth by becoming that which you are one with in consciousness. So when this positivity aspect that you are now learning, you are reprogramming your brain, and it just becomes natural. There's no hesitation anymore, right? You may see somebody and your first thought might be like, oh, hey, I want to talk to them, but do you follow through with it? Or do you tell yourself not to do it? And if you do, why are you telling yourself not to do it? Right? And, I had another good conversation with a little boy. his he was walking backwards and he was, and I was like, hey, are you beatboxing? And he's like, I don't even know what that means. And then his mom's like, well, that's where you make sounds with your mouth. And I'm like, yeah, like, his eyes just went, that's cool. And then his mom asked if there's YouTube videos. And I said, yeah, there's lots. But I'm like, you know what? I can teach you. I'll beatbox for you every day if you want. Really? That's awesome. That kid is going to be an amazing beatboxer. It's that easy. It's that easy, you guys. It's that easy. Talk to people. Get to know them. Build relationships. Because you know what? When you build a relationship with somebody, and then now, like I've noticed, the group of people that talk now is growing. We have other mothers talking. We have other people talking. Right? Communication, positivity brings people together. And when that happens, it creates love. That's amazing. Sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed here. Okay. So, just to recap, while you're changing yourself, if you're not mentally strong, don't go out and tell anybody. And if you have to, cut ties with people that are bringing you down and telling you can't do things and all sorts of things. You have to do that. And they should understand. Because, the only person that can make your reality is you. But if you allow other people to break you down, then you're just you won't create the reality you want because they're forcing, their opinion upon you. But let's continue on. The story of creation is given us in digest form in the first chapter of John. Well, there's not really much to explain about that one. Next one. In the beginning was the Word. Now this very second is the beginning. Beginning was the Word. Was the Word. Beginning was the Word. Now this very second is the beginning. It is the beginning of an urge, a desire. The Word is the desire swimming around in your consciousness, seeking embodiment. The urge of itself has no reality, for I am, or the awareness of being, is the only reality. I am. Who do you say you are? Things live only as long as I am aware of being them. So to realize one's desire, the second line of this first verse of John must be applied. That is, and the Word was with God. The Word, or desire, must be fixed or united with consciousness to give it reality. That word that you desire needs to be fixed here. You need to be aware of that. You need to be conscious of that to give it reality. The awareness becomes aware of being the thing desired. The awareness becomes aware of being. So now your awareness of saying, I am health, you are now aware, I am health. Not I will be health, I am going to be health. I am. That's key. I am. You cannot say I will or I am going to or someday or whatever. It has to be I am. That is the arrangement. I am. It doesn't say I am going to be health in any of the books that I read. You have to be aware of being the thing desired. I am health. I am aware of being health. Right? Okay. The The awareness becomes aware of being the thing desired, thereby nailing itself upon the form or conception, and giving life unto its conception, or resurrecting that which was heretofore a dead or unfulfilled desire. Two shall agree as touching anything, and it shall be established on earth. So yeah, key points in that one is I am being aware of what you desire. I am health, I am wealth, I am calm, I am peace, I am strong, I am loved, I am loyal, I am confident, I am courageous, I am committed, I am dedicated, I am intelligence. I am a genius. I am smart, I am happy, I am... What are you? Have you sat down and thought about what you are? I hope you're not saying bad things. I am broke. I am depressed. I am sad. I am unhappy. I am anxiety. I am... Why would you ever want to say that thing? Why would you ever want to say those things? Your brain is not you. Okay? You are a spiritual... you are a spirit having a human experience. Your brain is like a bicep. You want big bicep? Go to the gym. Boom, boom, boom. Pump them out. You want a strong mental mindset? Do the work. And when you have a weak mindset, that's how you get influenced from other people. Peer pressure. You don't know who you are. So all these people are just throwing things at you. And I've seen it. I've done the work. I've dug deep and thought about it. Right? All the influences around me and how they've shaped and changed my being. I went through a phase where I wanted, listening to rap and going to parties and, driving a car with big subs and stuff like that, and then trying to fit into that scene. Well, if you're paying attention, who are you surrounded by? How are they influencing you? And if at any moment, if you're in a situation and something pops into your brain that says, don't do this, you probably shouldn't. Because that is the real you telling you that you shouldn't do it. But because of outside influences, you do it anyways because you want to be accepted. Right? And, one of my biggest things was, even just switching. So when I moved into an apartment with a buddy of mine, and we were both really into metal. I started listening to heavy metal. I started liking heavy metal. And now that I think about it, his influence of metal, I'm not even going to say that because I do love heavy metal. I do love heavy metal, the complexity of it. So there are people that influence you, or they allow you to make your own decision. Right? And that's what this roommate did. Because he knows heavy metal. Period. He knows it. Right? He just knows it. And he's like, let me show you these bands. And I started listening to it. And not once did he ever say, you like these guys, you like them, blah, blah, blah. He just showed me the music and allowed me to think for myself whether I liked the music or not. And I did. And, that's the difference. You have people that push things on you, or you have people that show you something and then allow you to make the decision based on your own thoughts, what you actually think. Not what they think, not what anybody else thinks, what you think. Okay, next one. This agreement is never made between two persons. It is between the awareness and the thing desired. You are now conscious of being, so you are actually saying to yourself, without using words, I am. Now, if it is a state of health that you are desirous of attaining, before you have any evidence of health in your world, you begin to feel yourself to be healthy. And the very second the feeling, I am healthy, is attained, the two have agreed that is, I am health, have agreed to be one, and this agreement ever results in the birth of a child, which is the thing agreed upon. In this case, health. And because I made the agreement, I expressed the thing agreed. So you could see why Moses stated, I am hath sent me. For what being other than I am could send you into expression? None. For I am the way. Beside me there is no other. If you take the wings of the morning and fly into the uttermost parts of the world, or if you make your bed in hell, you will still be aware of being. You are ever sent into expression by your awareness, and your expression is ever that which you are aware of being. That's huge. That kind of goes back to man is self-made, or no, self-imprisoned or self-freed. And that all depends on how you're thinking. And it says, you know what, I'll read to you what I wrote down in here. Number 26. Boom. Turn one page. There it is. Think that's luck? Nope. I wanted to know. Okay, so for paragraph number 26, I wrote, I am awareness, and I desire the things that I am. Whenever these two things are in agreement, that's what I am. Moses said, I am hath sent me. Only I can make me experience the things I want to experience. And then I put, so watch what I think. Because what you think is what you're going to experience. Because besides you, there is no other. And, for what being other than you could send you into expression? None. For I am the way. You are the way. If you take the wings of the morning and fly into the uttermost parts of the world, or if you make your bed in hell, you will still be aware of being. And that your awareness of being is I am. So what are you telling yourself? I am. And it says at the end, you are ever sent into expression by your awareness, and your expression is ever that which you are aware of being. You are ever sent into your expression by your awareness, and your expression is that which you are aware of being. What are you aware of being? I am. I am. I am talent. I am strong. I am handsome. I am fit. I am health. I am wealth. I am calm. I am peace. I am loved. I ams. I have them here. I have them with me at all times. Not that I need to read them as many times before, because I know who I am. And that's the thing. Until you get that down and you know concrete who you are, remind yourself every day, because it's easy to just let go of the control of this and just let it all over the place, like a ping pong ball, bing, 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 bing. Okay, last one on this page, but there's a little bit that goes on to page, it's a big one that goes on to page 5. Okay, well, we're just going to end that. No, I'm going to read this one. to read this one. Okay, so again, Moses stated, I am that I am. Now here's something to always bear in mind. You cannot put you cannot put new wine in old bottles or new patches upon old garments. That is, you cannot take with you into the new consciousness any part of the old man. All of your present beliefs, fears, and limitations are weights that bind you to your present level of consciousness. If you would transcend this level, you must leave behind all that is now present, all that is now your present self, or conception of yourself. To do this, you take your attention away from that all that is now your problem or limitation and dwell upon just being. That is, you say silently but feeling to yourself, I am. Do not condition this awareness as yet. Just declare yourself, that's huge right there. Do not condition this awareness as yet. Oh, I'm not there yet. I will get there. I'm not there yet. Why would you do that? Now you're just not. You will never obtain what you want to obtain by saying yet. Just declare yourself to be and continue to do so until you are lost in the feeling of just being, faceless and formless. When this expansion of consciousness is attained, then within this formless deep of yourself, give form to the new conception by feeling yourself to be that which you desire to be. That is huge. Okay? Really think about that one. So, your new conception of yourself, all of your present beliefs, fears, and limitations are weights that bind you to your present level of consciousness. All of your fears, beliefs, limitations are weights that bind you. Now, I'm not going to go into details on what your beliefs are. That's your I'm not touching that one. I don't need to. That's you do the work, you do the thinking. That's on you. And you have to, so what they're saying is you can't half be in and half be out. You can't, it's like buying a $2,000 suit and putting a $50 patch on it. You can't do that. Right? Can't do that. Me and Zach were actually talking about suits yesterday, and he did say $2,000 suit or $2,400 suit. It was $2,400. But yeah, so really think about who you are, pretty much. Really think about who you are. Because you have to. You have to. With so many influences around you and just what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what people present to you, what people push upon you, that influences who you are. And I find that a lot of the time, most people that say, oh, I need to find myself, that's huge. That's huge. Because if you don't know who you really are, then who are you? I know who I am. And you got to do some digging. You really got to do some digging. I have went back in time in my mind about every little thing, how every little thing added up. Everything. Like I go back and I think, and then I'll have a realization, and I'm like, oh, this is why this is happening. Well, I was thinking this at this time. And then this is the outcome. Holy. Right? But now I'm aware of what I'm thinking. Now I'm aware. I am conscious. To do this, you take your attention away from all that is now your problem or limitation and dwell upon just being. That is, you say silently but feeling to yourself, I am. Do not condition this awareness as yet. Do not condition it as I'm going to. Do not condition it as I will get there. Do not condition it. You don't need to. This doesn't understand going to, yet, will, whatever. It knows now. Period. That's it. And then when you do this, if you're, like I said, I'm going to refer back to this. If you are not, mentally strong, go tell no man. That is, do not discuss your ambitions or desires with another, for the other will only echo your present fears. Secrecy is the first law to be observed in realizing your desire. That is huge. Who do you surround yourself with? If you go to tell somebody something that they might think is unrealistic or, baloney or whatever, if you know this person and how they're going to respond to you telling them something, don't tell them. Don't. You do not need that type of resistance. You don't need that type of resistance. But, one of the things my coach said to me was, in order to become that which you want to be, you have to test it. So when you do this, tell the people that will encourage you. Tell the people that will believe you. Tell the people that will support and acknowledge that you're doing things for change. You're trying to better yourself. Tell those people. Do not tell people that will put you down or try to push a reality upon you. Do not do that. Okay? Do not do that. But that's the end. That's the end of page 4. So, yeah, this was actually a really good one. There's a lot of information in there, and I think you all should go back and rewatch the video and really listen. And speaking of which, I heard a story yesterday, and it's funny when certain things happen that people always place blame upon somebody else. And this situation, this story that I heard yesterday was pretty much the fact that this person was not listening. They were having a mental dialogue with themselves while the person in front of them was trying to explain something that is of importance. So instead of listening, they're distracted by their own mental dialogue. They're distracted by other things. They are not listening. So then there was a mix-up, which caused the person to not listen, that wasn't listening, to blame the other person that did their job or whatever they were doing to a T. To a T. But this person wasn't listening. And then tried to place the blame on them. You are responsible for everything in your life. Everything. Absolutely everything. There are no outside circumstances. There is nothing. Just you and this. But anyways, with that being said, please like and share and check out the YouTube channel or tell your family members or friends or whoever about the YouTube channel. And pay it forward. Love is true power. And Jimi Hendrix said it. When the power of love overrides the love of power, then the world will know peace. Jimi Hendrix. Amazing guitar player. I had a dream I saved him one time. And it was an amazing dream. So, as we know, Jimi Hendrix died of asphyxiation. They found him in his apartment face down in his pillow. They said overdose. And so in my dream, which was so real, it was so real, I saved him before it happened. I was a time traveler. And I saved him before it happened. And I told him that when he gets to, when the year is 1985, I will be born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and that he should come and find me. And he did. And then all we did was jam. I mean, I was just born, but in my dream, I was old enough. So I should have told him the right year, but in my dream, I was old enough to just go to his studio and jam with him anytime I wanted. I could just walk in and grab an instrument and we would just jam. It was amazing. It was a fantastic dream. I did the same thing with Dimebag Darrell. I saved him before he got, before his life ended. I saved him, and then same thing, we jammed. And those are beautiful dreams. So anyways, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate everyone that does. And, go back, rewatch the video, really think about what you're thinking about. And have a great day.